Hi, I'm Simply Jane. Join me today as we walk through the hallways and pathways of our 500 years of faith. Let us celebrate this Jubilee year together. We may have been scourged, disciplined, and purified by COVID-19. For me, it was a good preparation because we spent more time in reflection and prayer in 2020 as we were preparing for 2021. Don't you think it was providential? In fact, in Jewish practice, Jubilee years were intended for rest. Even the land was not tilled during a Jubilee year. Debts were written off, and slaves were set free. You wish. The building that you see on screen is the Palacio del Gobernador, completed in 1976. The architect was Otilio Arellano. This is currently occupied by the Commission on Elections and Intramuros Administration. Please take note, the COCs or Certificate of Candidacy for 2022 elections are no longer filed here. The architectural design is neo-Romanesque. Actually, I thought it was also Baroque style, just like San Agustin Church. But no, it's not. There's a cupola on top, and I learned that they're made of copper panels, thus the greenish color. Neo-Romanesque is also known as Romanesque Revival. The minor Basilica and Metropolitan Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception was designed by architect Fernando Ocampo. San Agustin Church may be the oldest stone church in the Philippines, but it's not a cathedral. So, what makes a cathedral or a church a cathedral? It is actually the cathedra, which means it's the Latin for seat. Whose seat is it? It's the seat of the bishop. The Pope gives the status of minor basilica to a church, usually because of its historical significance. Major basilicas are found only in Rome, and they are the four personal churches of the Pope, namely the Archbasilica of St. John Lateran, St. Peter's Basilica, the Basilica of St. Paul outside the walls, and the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore. Minor basilicas, on the other hand, can be found around the world. So, examples of these are this one of the Manila Metropolitan Cathedral, which is also known as Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. Then next is San Sebastian Minor Basilica, the first steel church in Asia. Quiapo Church, which is the Minor Basilica of the Black Nazarene. The Manila Cathedral features a neo-Romanesque architectural style with its magnificent cupola, stained glass windows, and mosaic walls. The Manila Cathedral also houses a large organ with 4,500 pipes, which were built in the Netherlands. The statues were carved out from Roman travertine stones. According to the historical marker, just outside the Manila Cathedral, the first structure was built in 1581. It was damaged by typhoon in 1582 and destroyed by fire in 1583. The second cathedral was built of stone in 1592. It was partially damaged by earthquake in 1600. The third cathedral that was built was in 1614. It was destroyed by yet another earthquake in 1645. The fourth cathedral was magnificently built in 1654 to 1671 by Archbishop Miguel Poblete under the architects Luciano Olivero, Vicente Serrano Salaverria, and Eduardo Lopez Navarro, and solemnly blessed in December 1879. Was the cathedral that was flattened to the ground by the 1945 Battle of Manila. The center of the cross on the dome is a reference point of astronomical longitudes of the archipelago. The Porta Sancta, or the Holy Door of the cathedral, is open to welcome pilgrims during this Jubilee year. So come, let's visit the Manila Cathedral.